So I'm doing this one, another video with the music. So I left the cross outside. So first it was in front of the artwork. Then it was, kind of covering it and smothering it. And then it was in the window, covering it all, blocking all of it. And then I put it outside. I don't have a picture of it, but I put it outside just before I left for a while earlier today, earlier tonight. And then when I got back, I found it on the floor. So something pushed it from the window to the floor, and well, I decided to leave it there because maybe that's the best place for it. I'm gonna leave it there as long as anybody doesn't like. Somebody jokingly put a turd, yeah, haha. Well, I decided to leave it there just for the fact that it was it was a funny bad joke. What's up, bro? So again, this is the tribal, and if you go inside, because the cross is made out of wood, right? It's stuck in the ground, right? And, strong wind, horse fucking knocking her over, whatever, man. Car slamming into it, whatever. It's not gonna survive, right? But now the tribal stuff, I bumped into it yesterday, doing something, and it all collapsed. A lot of it from the back, and I got mad. I got really pissed off, man. But then I just put it back together again. And this is not, these are all laid on each other. There's nothing on this stuff that's hammered in or nailed in or anything. It's all just laying on each other. So it lays perfectly, and it's stood the test of time, man. And nothing. Of course, when I have the window open, when the door opens, some wind might come in and knock over like one of these, but I just put it back up. But overall, it's pretty sturdy. It's pretty, and that's what tribal cultures represent. That sturdiness and the pyramids and all the ancient artifacts and the ancient structures and around the world. These are structures that were made by people that knew how to connect to Mother Earth and guess what? They're still around. We're just barely uncovering more and more of them. 10, 15,000 years old, and I'm sure there's hundreds of thousands of years old buried deep within the earth that you might want to just leave alone. You might want to just leave alone. So here we go. So this is the last of it. Hey, brother, how are you? So again, faces representing that gateway into the tribal art, and then the cross. And I didn't do this, I swear. The head just popped off. Just laying there. It's Jesus' head. So if anybody out there wanted to crucify and behead him, you got it both in one night, right? But he doesn't care. He's not in that body anymore. He's like, do anything he wanted. He's happy. He's out of it, So this is the eulogy. Nice classical music. The eulogy of the cross may be buried deep within the earth, where it can just disintegrate into the nothingness that it was, and it represented. Other than the one thing that you didn't do, stop choosing greed over spirituality. Stop crucifying people for money, greed, power, all these things that put poor people in that place where they're left. They're left. During the Iraq War, I considered every Iraqi citizen a crucified human being. Any war that destroys civilians just for the power and the greed that the leaders want to have, that is crucifixion of the poor. Anything you do, but then in general, just money itself, greed, power, the fact that we can profit off each other, and we put price tags on everyone's heads. That's what this wanted to represent. And instead, you left it on a cross, you prayed to it, and you stuck it around your neck, walking around with it, thinking that he's our savior. You killed him. He's a man that's trying to explain something to you, a concept, and instead of understanding and listening, you just crucified him, and then you made him into a martyred Messiah. So think about it, right? That's where it should go. Actually, much deeper in the ground. And we should really look at these tribal cultures that built these buildings that lasted tens of thousands of years. and maybe ask them. Oh, you can't ask them because we slaughtered them. But maybe try to figure out how they did it, and then do it as well. Good night.